Yo, time is 2:54 a.m. Ooh, my man's still on. Come on, hurry up. Why is this so slow? Fucking lower. It shouldn't take 5 minutes. I'm gonna book on that doctor's appointment. Why is this not sending me this fucking email? You haven't sent me a verification code. Piece of shit. I hate it when it does this, like it literally just doesn't work. And then it makes you wait multiple minutes to resend it. Slow piece of shit. Jesus Christ, that's slow. What? Your health center has turned off online appointments. This is insane, bro. I can't book an appointment. That's crazy. I literally can't book an appointment. I can't book an appointment online. That's crazy. This is insane. I can't book an appointment. This is like me trying to be productive and fix this, get medication for this digestive issue I've got. Which I can't do because my doctors won't even let me get an appointment. Won't even let me make an appointment. This is insane, bro. Fucking insane. I wish I could just buy the medication that I need and then take it myself. Why do I have to go through a fucking doctor? Why does the government have to put all this bullshit in the way? It's so unnecessary. I could solve it myself if I wanted to. Like, if I was allowed to. They don't allow you to. You have to go through a doctor because some people are retarded. Punish everyone for the sake of a few. It's fucking bullshit. It's doctors that are fucking useless and don't even do their jobs properly. Most of the time. Most of the time, when they're dealing with like complicated and rare things, they do a really, really, really bad job because they don't know what they're doing. This doctor ignored the advice from the gastroenterologist, and now I'm suffering for it. And now I can't even get an appointment because they won't let me book one online. Do I have to call them to make an appointment? That's insane. They're probably like shutting down and they won't even take appointments now. It's fucking bullshit. Why is this not working? Like, I can't play. The game, it's been like 10 minutes and it hasn't loaded in yet. Why is this shit, look at this, this is what it does. It sits there, half the shop's not loaded in, and you can't click play. Because it's not there. 10 minutes, it's been like 10 minutes. Wasting my fucking time, bro. Finally. Oh my god. That is so stupid. Pulled it from digital platforms to preserve it as an exclusive theatrical experience. How pretentious. What a shitty film. Apparently it's not even good. Pretentious bullshit. Thursday today, Wednesday. The fuck? I wasn't watching. What happened there? Did this guy shoot my parachute down? Did I hit the ground? I've never seen that before, whatever that was. Fucking hell, bro, come on. Got butter chicken on chips. That's what this place sells, bro. Butter chicken chips. Butter chicken chips, butter chicken wrap. The wrap actually looks quite good. If you get 3 of them, that is. It's 3 in the picture, but you probably only got 1, I bet. Run, Boggs. He actually got away. Now that's fucked. What a loser. You dog shit, bro. Imagine pulling up on someone and being that fucking bad that you have to run away. It's pathetic. He went out with a bang. What garbage. Terrible, terrible. No, I mean, those guys from GTA are probably right. Like, I could probably edit my videos. Or, like, I'm still gonna post the full unedited stuff. But I could probably do some editing. You know? Do some edits. Of something. It doesn't have to be my videos. Like, it could be... It doesn't have to be my streams. It could be, like, anything. Could be Marxism, could be philosophy, something I'm interested in, you know? Something that motivates me to walk towards it. It's true, yeah, I'm not that motivated, like... But sickness has a lot to do with that. I can't really push through that easily, right? Or not that it's not easy to push through, it's like punishes you if you do so. It's hard to feel motivated. I don't know, like, what's actually meaningful to me, you know? I like unsolicited advices videos. Imagine if I could make stuff like that, that'd be so sick. But he's very thorough, has a good understanding of things. I don't know if there's anything like that for me. I could just talk about, like, life or something. I like these stream type videos because it's like it's not like organized. I can do it in an unfocused kind of way. Is this Zaya's? Yeah. No, wait, it's not Zaya. Winston. Winston's gone. That's what XQC used to play. Never watched it, I just know that. Should have picked up that hammer for movement. I could try streaming again, I just don't really like streaming because chatters are annoying and if you mess up on live, everyone sees it, right? You can't edit stuff out either, like if you accidentally leak something, like it's everyone sees it, right? And they can clip it. It's whole issue. It's better offline. Like, live is just so much more work. I used to do live, but again, like I've said multiple times, the primary reason why I stopped doing lives was just chatters are really fucking annoying. I don't want to be sitting here doing something and some random person's trying to make conversation with me. Like, it's really annoying. I don't like that. And these are like random people who just hop in and start like trying to chat with you. And it's like, bro, I'm not here to socialize. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, if I want to talk to the chat, I'll ask the chat a question or something, right? Otherwise, I don't stream to socialize. I play games and stuff to socialize, you know what I mean? Like, I was watching a movie, like, I keep coming back to this because it was so fucking annoying. You feel like you have to, like, entertain these people and chat with them. I was watching a movie, I had my screen off, and someone was like, in the middle of the movie, someone was trying to have a conversation with me in the chat. It's so fucking annoying. I don't like it. Right? I'm not streaming or recording to socialize with people. If I want to socialize, I'll go and socialize in a game. If people want to socialize with me, they can meet me in the games that I play. You know? They can add me on stuff if they're over 18. 18 or over. Right? That's fine. And if they're not some toxic piece of shit, I don't add toxic pieces of shit. Right? If you prove yourself you're a shitty person and I don't like you, I'm not gonna add you, right? It's fucking bullshit. I hate that shit. Oh my god. Why does it deal so much damage, bro? Why does it deal so much damage? That's fucked. He had 1 HP. That's absolutely fucked. Those fists shouldn't deal any damage, bro. Why does a movement item need to deal damage? Bro took all my HP with just these fucking fists. He didn't even use guns, I don't think. That's stupid as hell. There's a lot of bullshit on this season. Why are there so many Kim Kardashians, bro? Holy shit. Who is wearing the skin? Fucking Kermit the Frog. What? This looks so similar. Why is the game worse, bro? That's crazy. I've got 4. How has he got this? Holy shit. Lightning McQueen. Stole Reddit. No thanks. How is Hazbin Hotel gonna win, bro? Nobody watches that. Seriously. Easy dub. I know there are good people in the world, like, a lot of people just aren't online a lot, you know? Which is kind of the place where I can meet people. I always think that's the storm, bro. I always think, fuck, the storm. It's caught me out. But it's not. It's just this weird pulse thing that this machine does. Holy lag, what the fuck? Damn, what was that? Yo, what is this? Haven't done this before. Damn. Butter chicken chips, actually a good combination. Who would have thought? Actually a good combination. Wow. Tunnel 5. How many tunnels are there? Is this new? I didn't know you could do this. I've never seen this before. What's that? Unstable element. What? Whoa, what is this thing? Huh? It doesn't do anything. Ooh. Wait, where'd the unstable element go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Ooh. I think younger generations don't recognize or realize how much better things used to be, bro. Holy shit. Fucking like 20 like, for me, it was kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie, but that's for, like, other reasons that were kind of not related to the period, but, like, 2014 to, like, 2016 was, like, a good couple of years. Like, social media was really good around that period. For, like, as in, it was, like, actually your friends used it. And you add your friends and stuff. And people actually posted stuff on it. Right? Because now, nobody posts on social media anymore. No one I know posts on social media. They don't even use it. Like, Discord was literally it. Oh, shit. The only thing that people I was friends with used was, like, Discord. Well, we know what the red thing means now. Means it's in the storm. Social media was good, the music was good and positive and optimistic. Like, you know, and then Trump got in. And it's been, like, declined since then. It was slow at first, and then it's, like, rapidly increased with, like, COVID-19 period. Who is this? Go away. Just trying to play chill. Go away, idiots. Pokemon Go. We used to go to this, like... Because we went to a Christian school. We used to go to this Christian music festival camp thing. It sounds like, oh, that would have been dog shit. It was actually pretty cool. Like, it was, like, high budget and stuff. It was actually pretty cool. It was like a taste of freedom and stuff. Because you're away from your parents. It was actually pretty good. The first couple of years. I really enjoyed it. The first couple of years. Pretty great experience. I feel like things were way simpler back then, honestly. Maybe I've changed, I don't know. I think times have changed totally though. Like, social media, online culture is way different. Way different. People are so, like, harsh online these days. No one wants to even post stuff publicly at all. People don't even post stuff to their friends these days. I know, I was in contact with like 10 people, more or less, on social media. From high school up until a couple of years ago. None of them posted anything. There may be 1 or 2 posts a year, bro. And I look at people that I knew from high school and they don't post anything either. Only like 1 or 2 of them do. Right? Compared to like 2014, everyone was posting on social media. Like, totally freely, without, like, issues, without, consequences. Now everyone's scared of it. Like, the culture's totally changed. It went from being weird if you didn't post to, like, now it's weird if you do. And, like, people online these days are, like, so scared. They are so scared, bro. They won't admit it, but it's really obvious. People online these days are so scared of being honest and being open, being genuine, sharing any personal information. They are so scared. So fearful, it's crazy. They are, like, extremely scared of sharing personal information about themselves. Unless it's vague and doesn't identify them, you know? And that's like the majority of people, bro. They are so scared. Like, this internet, like, online internet social media culture has developed this, like, culture of fear where most people are, like, extremely fearful. And they're, like, super resentful and toxic toward the people who aren't, who do actually post stuff, are honest, do show themselves for who they are. Those people get all this hate from the people who have private accounts. You know, they never tell people their name, they don't tell people where they live. You know, even the city, right? They will not tell people anything about themselves. These people are like the most toxic people, right? Because they're like totally anonymous, but they're also, you can see, very scared of sharing anything about themselves. They're actually very scared people. Alright? And so they, because they're so scared, like, of being found out, like, they resent the people who are just open and honest, and don't care about people knowing information about themselves. Like, people in GTA are like, every single day, people in GTA are trying to fucking clown on me for stuff that is, like, public information. They're like, oh, your name is this, you live here, you look like this. And it's like, I know, I posted that stuff, retard. You retard. I know, I posted that stuff. You're not fucking clowning on me for it, you fucking stupid idiot. I posted that with the, for the, like, on purpose so that people would see it. You're not fucking clowning on me, you fucking retarded degenerate. Right? The same people will not tell you, they won't even tell you their username to their private profile, for God's sake. They won't even drop the username to a private profile with no profile picture on, like, Instagram. It's so fucked. They're disgusting. Like, we're not the same. These people are pathetic and weak. It's gross. Can't even be honest. Can't even answer simple questions. You ask them simple questions, like normal questions, and they get upset. They're like, whoa, why are you asking me? Why are you asking me all these questions? I don't want to answer any questions. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. They're all like this, bro. In the past, people would just tell you stuff because it's not going to harm them. It's not going to do anything. But now people, especially younger people, have this idea in their head that, like, you can't tell people online anything where you're going to be harmed and like ultra bullied for it, which is funny because that's what they do to people like me, is that you get all this fucking bullying from people, right? And they're the ones doing it. It's the insecure people who have nothing about themselves online that are the ones doing the bullying of people who post stuff about themselves. That's how it is. It's one versus the other. And yet, the entire issue was actually caused by these people, right? The people who are so scared of showing anything about themselves are also the reason why anyone would be afraid, because they are usually, the vast majority of the time, the ones being so extremely judgmental and bullying and harassing people for posting anything, for making anything public, right? So they're like, they have this issue which they're actually, is totally caused by them. Like, they've totally caused it themselves. Fucking phrase scan. That's bullshit. I didn't have any guns. I bet he's got full loadout. Watch. Full loadout. Of course he does. Full loadout. No empty item slots. I had one gun, the default, and it ran out of ammo. This match is over, bro. Why are people like this is the culture today. If anyone does anything and is like not ashamed of themselves, people just clown on them. It's gross. It's like last man behavior. You're not allowed to try to do anything because people will always clown on you for it unless you're like already really successful. I like this music, it's nostalgic. I'm glad to have been around during that time. You know, I was a teenager. Because, like, if we look at, like, what is clowning on someone, it is, like, essentially a form of bullying by shaming people, right? It originates from, like, black American communities. The term does. I think the behavior's always been around, more or less. But it is so much more common these days than it used to be. I swear, it's, like, a lot more common than it used to be. Especially, you know, like, TikTok culture. Heaps of TikTok culture is just clowning on people. Just like trying to make people feel ashamed for doing something that other people don't like or find like cringe or whatever. Bro, the entire like massive video genre of like imitating other people's videos that you find cringe or something. That is massive, right? I swear the reason why people do it as well is to have an excuse to do the same thing, but to like be like, oh no, I'm not. This isn't actually me. I'm just making fun of it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but they're still doing it, right? They're still doing it. It's like they want to do the video, but they don't want to be seen as like, because they never. This is one of the ways that they do it. They never commit to anything. If you never commit to anything, you can't be clowned on. People can't shame you if they know nothing about you as a person, right? If your entire content is just clowning on other people, um, you know, other people don't have a way to shame you back because they don't know anything about you. This is how it works, and they become very insecure because their entire brand is based on the fact that people don't know anything about them. The reality is, most people, if not everyone, have something cringe about them, right? You can find something cringe in probably anyone. Seriously. And, like, depending on the culture, that takes it even further, right? Some things are cringe in some places to some people, and in others, it's different, right? These people who do this clowning, shaming culture, they get by people, other people not knowing anything about them, right? This is the insecure kind, right? Well, they're insecure about people learning about them, so they hide who they are, and then they spend their time like trying to shame other people, you know. And as we can see with like GTA, when they figure out, oh, this shaming doesn't work, because obviously it doesn't work on me because I understand my situation. I also understand that they don't get it at all, right? When the shaming doesn't work, they just lash out and get upset with you. Like me getting kicked. I get kicked and crashed like every day. Someone's DDoSing me now, so I can't even play the game. Because they cut my Wi-Fi when I go online on fucking Rockstar. It says way more about them than it does about me. Seriously. Like, these people, you know, they're like fucking clowns, right? They're just like making fun of other people, but they, of course, they don't like it when they're the ones getting made fun of, right? It's like Top Gear. They're only allowed to be made fun of if you're making fun of this specific character that they've designed, which actually says nothing about them as a real person. What do they hate the most? Who do they hate the most? People like me who are open and honest about everything, always answering questions honestly, unless it's like really, you know, stuff you shouldn't share with other people. That is like a security risk. That's the only time I don't share stuff with people, bro. Is if it's like just a really bad question that I don't like. Or if it's like a security risk. Like, I'm not giving people my address, okay? Because I don't want people pulling up to my house. That would be annoying, and I would have to call the police and get them trespassed, right? I don't want to have to do all that shit. These people won't even tell you their name, for God's sake, because you might clown on it, right? This is the thing. The people who do the clowning, most of the time, these insecure ones, because there's maybe I will do clowning sometimes, but I mean, the reality is, like, I'm actually being very open with people, right? And they're not. They're doing it from a like, I'm hidden, you don't know anything about me, and I'm gonna clown on you for being honest. That's not how I do it, right? Because I'm not hidden. I'm open and honest, and people can be open and honest with me. In fact, as we can see, I don't even really go out of my way to clown on people a lot, right? I'm trying to have discussions with people, to have conversations, to get to know them better, and to try to discuss things that matter to me. That's what's important to me. And yet, it inevitably, so much of the time, just devolves into them talking shit about me, them trying to, oh, we're gonna shame you for this, shame you for that, right? It's the kind of people that they are, right? Why are they so insecure about people knowing things about themselves? Because they're actually insecure in themselves, right? That's why none of their information is public. That's why they won't tell other people about stuff. That's why their profiles are always private. They won't tell you what their account is, you know? Like, this guy I was talking to today, like, he wouldn't even give me his Instagram. He's like fucking talking shit about me, all these personal attacks. He won't even give me his Instagram. Which I guarantee, with this kind of guy, private profile, no profile picture, fake name, right? 100%. I absolutely guarantee it. Private profile, no profile picture, fake name, no public posts, right? 100%. It's not even in question. Right? Why do I deal with these people? They're like inferior. It's inferior, bro. You are like the last man who, instead of trying to improve themselves, just talks shit about other people. That's all they'd like. That's exactly what they're like. Instead of trying to improve their own position, they just shit on other people. It's a fucking joke. Slave morality, right? Because they're so resentful towards, you know, people who are open and honest. Because they can't be open and honest because they're so extremely insecure about themselves, right? Otherwise, if they weren't scared, which I think is derived from insecurity, what reason do they have to not post things publicly, right? Why don't you show me what you look like, and I can make jokes about your appearance? Why don't you, you know, why don't you have me send a video of yourself to me, and I'll joke about that, right? Why? Because they don't want that to happen, because they hate being the victim. They're scared of that. It scares them, right? These guys, they act all tough in game. They're not tough at all. They're actually some of the weakest, most pathetic, saddest people around. Seriously. They hop on GTA and they talk all this shit. I'm always the target, bro, because they think it's funny. It's actually a reflection of the massive insecurity from the fact that I'm doing this shit and you're not, right? And you have no reason not to. What's stopping you? If I can do this shit with all of my issues, why can't you do it if you're so perfect? They'll make up some excuse like, oh, I don't want to. Fuck off. You're insecure, that's why you don't do it, because you're scared. It's a fear thing. You're scared that people are going to clown on you, like these same people clown on me all the time, trying to shame me, talking all this shit, blah blah blah. They're scared that that's what's going to happen, right? And so they take it out on me, because they don't like the conflict between, you know, streaming takes a lot of confidence, here's some loser doing streams, right? But they're not a loser, but they can't do it because they're not confident, right? They hate it. They hate it. Oh, how can you be all confident and such a loser, right? How can you be not a loser and be so unconfident, idiot? So that's fucking stupid. Like, what a joke. I say all the time, it says more about them than it does about me. These people are like, it's so stupid. They're so insecure. And they hate people like me because it's like, what do they want you to do? They want you to delete all your accounts, stop streaming, blah, blah, blah. Right? They also can't understand because they've got this capitalist mindset. They can't understand that I just do it for fun. Oh, why don't you edit your videos? Why don't you do shorts? Why don't you, put more effort into your content? You get more viewers. You only have 7 subscribers. I do it for fun, you idiots. Can't you understand that? I don't do it because I have to. I don't do it because I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to be successful. I don't even want to be. If I get successful, that's fine, but I honestly don't care. I'm doing it because it's fun. That's the only reason. Because it's fun and I find it useful. That is the only purpose. If it wasn't fun and it wasn't useful, I wouldn't do it. These people are stupid. They're motivated by money. I don't care. I don't need money. I've got enough to live off of per week. Right? Even if I didn't, I'd find a way to stream because it's enjoyable. They don't understand there's inherent enjoyment to it. They think I'm struggling to do this. This isn't a struggle. This is easy. That's why I do it. Like, you can only do easy stuff with ME/CFS. Isn't it funny that these healthy, well-off, fine people have so little confidence that they can't post themselves online? Isn't that funny? And then they clown on me and talk all this shit because of how insecure it, like, doubles the insecurity. There's the initial insecurity from like, oh, I don't want to do that. And then there's the further insecurity from like, oh, someone who's inferior to me is doing something that I am too scared to do. Right? I placed third, damn. Well, I wanted to get this post through. That's why they lash out, because it's like, they're actually not confident enough in themselves to do what I'm doing, right? They don't have the confidence to be open and honest about who they are, and to withstand the criticisms that come from doing that. This is a weird area. I'm sure I'll make friends. I mean, I kind of made one friend, but she's not really online that much. Doesn't really message me sometimes. Probably, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm reminded of a classic character, fucking Asoria, who, as far as I'm aware, has almost never said anything true in the hundreds of messages he's sent. I don't think he said anything true. Like, ever. He repeats the same lies over and over and over again. Which are just, and you can't get him to prove it because it's not real. They're just absolutely obvious fabrications, and he thinks it's funny. What kind of joke is that? His joke is, oh, I'm the idiot that lies about everything, right? That's supposed to be funny. I don't find it funny. I find it very boring. How boring. Seriously. He acts like a clown, and then people treat him like one. That's all he's ever gonna be. At least I'm a real person, right? I can't even take him seriously because he's never honest. He wants to add me on Discord. Why would I do that? I know nothing about you, you retard. The fuck? He thinks we're like friends because we interact a lot. How am I friends with someone who lies all the time I know nothing about? I feel like the only true thing he's ever said to me was like that he watched Old Boy. I feel like that's honestly the only true thing he's ever said. How can you believe anything else? You get tired of criticizing it, so you just go with it. You're just like, oh, I guess he's just lying again. Guess he's just lying again. False confidence, right? What did I say at the end? Guess which one feels more insecure, right? He'll be really scared of people finding anything out about him, I guarantee it. Why do people lie a lot? Because they don't want people to know the truth. It's not just to be funny, it's an expression of insecurity. People don't like him for who he is as a person, they like him for his jokes. That's us. Okay, at least I'm honest. He's not even honest. That's like the fundamentals. He's just a clown. Why would anyone add him? He's literally just a clown. I can't even tell what's real. He's literally just joking so much. I can't tell when he's being honest. And when you pull him up on it, he doesn't go, haha, yeah, I know, I'm joking. He doubles down. You think it's funny, it's like double funny if he doubles down. Why does freefall exist, bro? Get rid of that shit. Yo, Ben 10. Why'd they make him so short? I don't remember him being that short. Why are they all fucking age relationship things for age gaps? This obsession with age gaps. Why do we need to focus so much on that? Like the rise of like shame culture, which is like heavy in the black community, right? This with the spread of like black culture to, you know, the wider society you have coming with it, like on TikTok, and rising amongst younger generations, this shame culture, which, I mean, it's always been around, but it is like so much more than it used to be. If you go back a decade or two, it was nowhere near as bad as it is now. Like the amount of like shaming people for doing stuff, doing things differently, you know, being confident in themselves. Because they're trying to reduce other people's status, right? To like, oh, you're inferior, so um, you know, you have to act like you're inferior as well. You can't act confident if they think you're inferior, right? Have to reduce your status to make themselves feel safe. The fuck is this? Is this French? Idiot. They snuck up on me. I need to heal up. No, that's actually sad. That was disrespectful. Look, they snuck up on me. I wasn't gonna be able to get them. I got a grey AR, bro. It's not a balanced fight. It's fair to run away. Sometimes. Sometimes. I was just gonna heal up and go back for them anyway. Cap. No, I probably was. I try to be respectful. Somebody else killed him, bro. That's sad. People need to get over this shame, bro. Like, and other people need to stop fucking shaming everyone. Right? It's absurd. And it's like not bad. You like literally the people who are talking the most shit to me are people who refuse to tell me anything about themselves. All these people talking all this shit, they have my social media, they won't give me theirs, right? They know all this stuff about me, they know what I look like, they know what I sound like. You know, that's fine, that's fair. But, of course, they become very kind of like upset and like, absolutely not, I'm not going to do that, fuck off, go away, stop talking about it, stop asking me. If you ever say like, hey, could I get your Instagram, let me see what you look like, right? They never want it to happen back to them, that's how it goes. Like, they clown on you, but they never want to be clowned on themselves, because they're actually really insecure. If they were secure in themselves, they would, you know, they wouldn't feel threatened by you, by you knowing all these things about them, by them giving you accurate information. I was thinking about something else. I mean, I block a lot of the bully people now. If they're in a game with me, I don't usually, unless they're like saying the N-word or something. But like, I block and don't add people because I don't want to get banned on stuff for like having fucking shit talking sessions again. I've already done that, and that was a lesson learned. I'm not gonna do that anymore on any of these platforms that like heavily censor stuff, you know, or heavily like not censor. They get really upset when you say certain words, or you defend yourself, but you say certain things, right? Or even just partaking in the shit talking is like, oh, you bullied them. Bro, they were doing it to me, right? And then everyone got banned. And then this retard is like trying to add me back. Fuck no. I'm not adding you back, idiot. Stupid. Not going through all that bullshit again. I'm not interested in like just shit talking for the sake of it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. I want to have like proper relationships with people, proper friendships, and etc. Right? I'm not interested in just shit talking for the sake of it. It's a waste of my energy. Sometimes it's funny when it's like in GTA, but that's about it. Right? What? What is this? What the fuck? I lost it. Bro, you can literally just fly now. You can literally just... Oh, just jump off a tall edge and fly. Like, what? You can look at this shit. I can literally just fly now. They fly now. Fuck this shit, bro. Why have they added all this bullshit to make the game easier? It doesn't need to be. It was good as it was. That cube rifle's garbage, idiot. Bad shot. Why is my ping so bad? What is that awful fucking Latino song, bro? Sounds like Bad Bunny. God, I hate that shit. I don't know how so many people can listen to that style of music. It's fucking awful. What is that? What kind of aim was that? Someone is pushing this. What the fuck? As Tried so much bullshit and he's still lost. Why can't you type ass in the GTA chat? Makes me write ah. Fucking stupid, bro. Fucking censorship. Although if there wasn't censorship and people were typing the N-word, I'd have to mute them, so... I don't know. Positives and negatives. What killed him? Was that... what is that? Jesus Christ, he annihilated me. This guy cheating? What? I thought he was out of fuel. Yeah, but that hasn't happened as of. Shut the fuck up. Hilarious. I don't really get how so many people are into anime. I always found the popular stuff to be kind of cringe. I just don't watch it. Because everything I've seen about it seems to like, it just looks cringe to me. Like, it just doesn't look very good. There's mountains around there. That's quite funny. Why would he blur his face, bro? How is this match still going? What? I don't know, maybe I died at the start. That's really weird. I'm tired, I think I'll get off now. They always do that shit though, don't they? No questions asked, that's what they're like. Is that a painting? What the fuck? It's a painting on a wall. That's crazy, bro. Okay, I think I'll get off now.